It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, June the 15th. I'm James Spann, getting set for a weekend that looks pretty good, really. Let's get in there and take a look at the Skycam images around the network early this morning at the insane hour at 5 o'clock. Look at downtown Birmingham, looking north from the Daniel Building. The sky is clear. How about that sky from Gadsden, getting set for the sunrise? That looks good. And way down south, there's enough daylight where you can see the stadium there, the football stadium on the campus of Troy University. Big old convection out there across the nation's heartland. Around here, we had those popcorn storms yesterday, meaning most people don't get wet, but where you do, they're a big storm. Had some small hail reports and heavier cells yesterday. And we might see a few more today, but like yesterday, they will be very isolated. Winds aloft, light and variable. The main storm track way up north. Severe weather possible today, the western high plains. And, you know, the severe storms we have here in the summer, the afternoon storms, those are pulse storms, not considered organized, and they're not by the SPC. That's the reason you rarely ever see risks here in the summer. Tomorrow, slight risk for Kansas, some of the adjacent states, and on day 3, North Dakota is the place to be for the storm chasers. This is the rain for the next 5 days. The bigger numbers, of course, are up north and around here, just not much. Having said that, you know, one strong storm could sit there and rain for an hour and give you, an inch. But for most of you, rain's going to be pretty hard to find for a while. Tropics, we'll keep an eye on things out there. At this point, the Atlantic Basin is relatively quiet. But again, keep in mind, we've got modeling that wants to develop something in the southwestern Gulf in coming days. We'll see how that goes. And look at here, over in the eastern Pacific, we have tropical storm Carlotta, and that is expected to become a hurricane later today as it moves towards southern Mexico. There's the track, and thing kind of brushes the coast early tomorrow morning. Then it weakens and meanders next week as a tropical storm. All right, let's check the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is the OZ run at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. You see a very weak flow aloft down below that. Any showers or storms out there should be very widely spaced. Highs in the upper 80s. Tomorrow as we kick off the weekend, looks just mostly sunny. Again, upper 80s. And the same thing on Sunday. So for the weekend, we're not going to mention rain. Could there be a shower? Yes, but you're going to have a hard time finding one probably. And again, highs should be in the upper 80s both days. There's Monday. We note that little upper low that's on the Texas coast. Storm track up north. Around here, things are quiet. Still looks sunny. High Monday should be around 90. Same thing Tuesday. Wednesday, I promise you we're showing you different maps. It's just that things aren't changing. A very, very quiet pattern here. Thursday, there's your tropical system down there in the southwest Gulf off the Mexican coast. That's right, some big rains for the Texas coast. And a week from today, we stay quiet. Tropical moisture in the western Gulf, some kind of mischief down there, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Go out there on the 26th, just for the fun of it, and again, the GFS takes a lot of that moisture and all of a sudden moves it northeast up toward the central Gulf Coast. Could that happen? It could, but again, we just don't know. Wild speculation now, but too early to tell. Again, this is Tuesday, the 26th of June. And on the 30th, into the forecast period, into the month, westerlies up on the Canadian border, much of the country with ridging, and if that's right, the weather here would be pretty quiet. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video by 3:30 or so today. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the TV side or the live stream. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.